Hey Gemini, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. This is your reading for the 24th of October to the 31st. Let's see what the tarot wants you to know. That scooted out really nicely. Ten of Pentacles. And even before I saw it, while it was face down on the table, it was the way it came out of the deck, which I do pay attention to quite a lot. It really scooted very gently and found its place. So, everything you've ever wanted in your life. Love, money, success, opportunity, family, building a legacy, leaving an inheritance. Other than the Sun, the best card in the deck, along with the Ten of Cups. I like the Ace of Wands. But anyway, let's focus on what's coming. King of Wands. A leader, a charismatic person, someone who's bold. And he is staring at that Ten of Pentacles. Look. He can't get enough of it. So, eyes on the prize, Libra. I feel like you have got your eyes on the prize. Wow. Sorry, Gemini. Thank you. Thank you, Tarot, for reminding me. Isn't that amazing? There you are, Gemini. Ten of Pentacles, King of Wands, the Lovers. Brilliant. So the obvious thing to say there is, could be a love situation from Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Eight of Swords. So really, she feels like she's trapped, but she's not trapped. Because if she took her blindfold off, she could easily see that she could cut those ropes loose. Just by leaning up on one of those swords. So it's like a fear that isn't real. An illusion. And also holding yourself back mentally, like talking yourself out of something. And then please, Gemini, don't talk yourself out of a Ten of Cups opportunity. It's going to take bravery, King of Wands. Another sword card. This one's a good one, though. I like the Six of Swords. And I would say this is the card. Now I've been doing readings for quite a while. That is the card I think that shows up most out of the minor arcana cards. So it seems like I'm often doing readings for people who are taking some sort of... This is classically known as the spiritual journey card. But it is just a physical journey, a basic journey. But there's an important thing about this card. These people, that they have not taken any of their belongings. They literally have the shirts on their back and nothing else. But they are prepared. So another bravery, encoded bravery message. They're prepared to just go flee, and be. Now those trees in the background are jumping out at me possibly more than they ever have. And that is something, this is the tree of life. This is the tree of life. So there is definitely something to do with bloodlines, hereditary things going on here. Okay, a message for just one person maybe. You're not who you thought you are someone else. I mean, I think a lot of us sometimes get that. The Emperor. You're not a Gemini, you are an Aries. Joking. Bold. So this is leading to a power up. Or maybe you are going overseas to see someone of authority. Could be, just simply, you're going overseas to see the CEO of the company you work for. You are making a journey with an Aries. That's another message that is there. King of Cups. Nurturing. Emotional calmness. The King of Cups has emotion, but he doesn't show his emotion. So if you're in a boardroom meeting or something like that with an authority figure, play it cool. Don't let what you're really thinking show on your face. Be like a monkey, a gorilla. You know, they sit there and they're thinking things about each other, but they don't let it show. Seven of Swords. Interesting. So that's the first real kind of moment. Let's pull some more. Seven of Swords, Three of Wands. I think that's just simply calling you to take action, which you've already had with the King of Wands. I can't wait till we get to clarify the Ten of Pentacles and the Lovers. That's interesting. So below the Eight of Swords is the Nine of Swords. So get out of your head. Stop creating things that aren't real. And stop talking yourself out of things. Because any reading that starts with the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Wands and the Lovers, there's definitely something really, really good that you don't want to be talking yourself out of. Clarifying the Six of Swords, a beginning in something that you're going to love, that is going to make your cup overrunneth. And if we could just pin sharp focus, okay, that's good. Below the Emperor, the Two of Cups. So there is love in this reading. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. Running suited numbers. I like to see that. Always gives me the feeling of uniformity, especially at the end of the reading, the final two cards. But I'm just going to pull one more card because I'm nosy. Wow, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. I was just about to say, well, there's hardly any cup cards except for the King of Cups. And that was when the Nine of Swords came out. I was going to say this could be a love thing that you're anxious about, worrying about unnecessarily. And now you've got 3 cup cards in a row. Because I wasn't necessarily getting that it was a love reading, even though the Lovers is here. So don't anxiously worry about not having love. I think loving yourself is an important thing I need to say. Okay, clarifying the 10 of Pentacles. Let's see what we've got. We've got the Queen of Cups. So is your 10 of Pentacles with a water sign? In a work way, in a relationship way, could be in any way. Now that is above the King of Cups, so we do have divine counterparts here above the 10 of Pentacles. So there is definitely love in this reading, for sure. Let me shuffle them again. Clarifying the King of Wands. What have we got? The Page of Cups. So all of a sudden we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cup cards in a row. Now the Page of Cups has a fish and a cup to represent creativity. Even though Wands is actually the creativity suit, Cups is more emotions. And on your card, Gemini, the Lovers, let's see what we've got. We've got the Empress. Wow, so it has there's a little bit of a correlation with the Libra reading here, Gemini. Love of an Empress was in the Libra reading in a different way, but it's also showing up in your reading. Interesting. Wow, the Sun. I think the Sun showed up in the Libra reading in this position, clarifying the 4th card. And this is on the 8 of Swords. So there is absolutely, definitely no need to be tying yourself up in knots and worrying about things. You are definitely over worrying, because you've got on the 6 of Swords, clarifying the 6 of Swords, you've got the 9 of Swords again. So 9 of Swords twice in this reading. What's really important to remember with the 9 of Swords is that it is just a passing phase. And it is also a kind of, it's slightly an illusion. It's things that you are making up in your head that aren't really true. Things about yourself, worrying about people, what might be saying, that kind of thing. I'm going to pull another card on that. 6 of Pentacles. Worrying about someone showing you fairness. Or worrying about people thinking that you're not being fair. On the Emperor, we have the Hanged Man. This could be an Aries with a Pisces moon. But that isn't actually what I'm getting. I'm getting that this authority figure is going to help you look at things from a different perspective and tell you something about your job, about your experiences, about where you think you need to go next, and kind of illuminate you. Okay, on the King of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups for the 2nd time in the reading. So your cup overrunneth. And there's definitely enough here for me to say, it could be a Pisces. Could be. I've said Aries. Let me just. Could be any sign. 3 of Cups. Okay, there's someone out there who, there's a very simple sort of side message for someone. who's worried that they're being cheated on by their partner, the world, and that I don't think that's the case. But don't be afraid to check their phone if you get the chance. I mean, I don't really endorse that massively, but I do. Because I think the chances are that's not the case. And people do that anyway. Well, you got the Lovers twice. And this time it's on the Nine of Swords. So there is definitely a kind of what I was just saying. There is definitely what I was just saying showing up in this reading. Focus, please, on this, because this is a great Lovers card. So I definitely, please, thank you. Thank you, focus. It's got it all there, hasn't it? Because the traditional lovers, now I'm going to completely ruin how I've set them up by digging. You got the Empress on this traditional lovers, remember? Clarifying this. The traditional lovers does have that Garden of Eden feeling to it. So does the one from this deck. Obviously, we've got the apple from the tree of knowledge, wisdom. So the Empress on that lovers and this lovers, so they're clearly loving this reading, on the Nine of Swords. So stop worrying. So if you're someone who's thinking, well, my partner is really well known for what they do, they're kind of famous in a kind of way, maybe in the workplace, maybe on a large scale, maybe on a localized scale. And I think you've built up this thing in your head of they have all these different, there must be people throwing themselves at their feet kind of thing. And I don't think that is the case. And I don't think they're cheating either. That isn't for everyone watching. Knight of Cups on the King of Cups. So definitely a knight in shining armor coming in. I'm giggling at how much it didn't look like a love reading at the beginning, even though the Lovers was there with the Ten of Pentacles, which is also one of the best love cards. But there was only 3 cards. And then we didn't get many cup cards, and now most of the reading is cup card. Okay, 2 of Pentacles on the 2 of Cups. Some tarot readers read all 2s as good. In this circumstance, I would say yes. And also, I always pay attention to the feeling that I'm getting, because I pick up the energy of the feeling of the people that I'm reading for. And because I'm giggling and getting that sort of giggly way, there is definitely good things going on here. So this Empress, and just because it's an Empress doesn't mean it could be a guy. Remember, we had the Emperor in this reading as well. So the most powerful divine counterparts in the entire tarot are there in this reading. Okay, so knowledge is being offered to you by the universe. The Hierophant on the 4 of Cups. And just because I'm nosy, I'm going to pull one more card. And sleep. And when I click my fingers, you will sleep. And the Fool. So make sure you get your rest, because there is work to be done. Okay, Gemini, thanks for being here. Take care. Oh, don't forget to check your moon and rising sign. Really appreciate your presence. Bye.